You know what makes learning complex subjects much easier? Making them into allegories that tie in with real world experience that's easy for you to relate to. So, for example, if you want to understand how your physical brain handles emotions and how that affects your everyday life experiences, well, picture this. Imagine that your brain has a bar. Yes, that kind of bar with bartenders and fully stocked shelves. Now, on the back wall, there are top shelf spirits, and of course, there are the cheap wells. Now, the top shelf bottles represent your high vibrational experiences. So, this is going to be your ones like fun, joy, and of course, love. But the cheap well bottles, as we all know, will get the job done, but they'll leave you with an existential hangover the next day. And these represent your low vibrational experiences, such as fear, lack, and the forbidden sadness. But here's the thing, every emotion that you have that is a result of the way you feel about the experiences you had is what places the order for the bartenders to mix up the chemicals and the hormones that create your reality. Now, emotions run the world of experience, and ultimately, that's what controls your reality. Emotion and energy is what emotion is. And it's understood that the human being is an energy being, and the only energy that you manage is emotional energy. That's it. That's the energy that you are. So everything else is out of your control, generally speaking. But no emotion, no co creation. Thoughts become things, as we all know, and quantum physics sum this up nicely with the double slit experiment. We just like to overcomplicate things as humans. But emotions are the only fuel to the fire of desire. But anyway, let's get back in the bar. Now that we understand the significance of emotions, your emotions are how to place the order for whatever cocktail of experience you were going to have with the chemical bartenders that exist in the limbic lounge. Now, this is the part of the brain where emotions are handled. It's otherwise just known as the limbic system. And this consists of Amy, the amygdala, hip, the hippocampus, and hype, the hypothalamus. These are the chemical bartenders, and they run the show of the lower or the reptilian mind. Now, you can even kind of think of them as gatekeepers to Neo, who resides in the neocortex, because it's all tied together. But all that to say, if you want to understand emotional mastery, you should probably start with the things that actually handle the emotions and learn how to deal with them on their own terms. This is how things work in both the ethereal and the material realms. Now, the only disconnect between science and the spiritual community is the limited mind that's dealing with them as if they are two separate things to begin with, because they are most certainly not. But this type of explanation is exactly what you will find in my new book, The Brain Bar and the Chemical Bartenders. You can check out penetraliaexperience.com if you want to dive a little bit more into the work that I actually do, which is creating custom experiences to teach a person how to walk their own journey of self-discovery. And what I do is very different than anything that is available on this planet. I also make some really kick-ass journey journals that cover all types of things, like this one here for tracking planetary energies, this one for your dreams. This is just the thoughts become things, and everything I write in here becomes true. So penetraliaexperience.com, you can find my book, The Brain Bar and the Chemical Bartenders, on amazon.com now. And until next time, in the eternal now, peace profound.